Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's August 23rd, 2025. We are in the New Testament book of 1 Peter. We're going to read chapter 2, verse 11 to chapter 3, verse 12 today. All right. So Peter is continuing to tell us how we are supposed to live as Christians. And Christ is our model. He's going to tell us to live before the world. So we are in the world, but we're not part of the world. We're exiles. He's going to tell us to submit to the government. Good government, bad government, doesn't matter. It's the government. We're going to be model citizens. That's what we want to show. And the example he uses is Christ, and says, you want Christ, you want bad government, Christ submitted to it. Okay, that's what you do. The government has authority. I'm going to submit to that authority. If you're a slave, you submit to masters. You submit to your boss. If I'm a slave, I'm going to be the best slave ever. If I'm a worker, I'm going to be the best worker ever. That's what I'm trying to do as a citizen of heaven, as a follower of Christ. I want to show that, hey, you know what? As a Christian, I have no problem submitting to someone else's authority. I'm going to be the best at what I do. Wives submit to their husbands. Husbands take care of their wives. We are called to bless the people we're with. That's the idea. That we become a blessing. And if they're evil, rotten, no good people that are taking advantage of us, then that blessing is putting that millstone around their neck. And maybe it's going to change their heart when they say, gosh, you know what? Why is that guy still smiling? I've done so many rotten things to that person. He's still smiling. And we say, hey, because I'm going to heaven. I don't care what you can do to me. I'm going to heaven. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to read 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 11 to 3, verse 12. Beloved, I beg you as sojourners and pilgrims abstain from fleshly lusts, which war against the soul, having your conduct honorable among the Gentiles, that when they speak against you as evildoers, they may by your good works, which they observe, glorify God in the day of visitation. Therefore submit yourselves to every ordinance of man for the Lord's sake, whether to the king as supreme, or to governors, or to those who are sent by him for the punishment of evildoers, and for the praise of those who do good. For this is the will of God, that by doing good you may put to silence the ignorance of foolish men. As free, yet not using liberty as a cloak for vice, but as bondservants of God, honor all people, love the brotherhood, fear God, honor the king. Servants, be submissive to your masters with all fear, not only to the good and gentle, but also to the harsh. For this is commendable, if because of consciousness towards God one endures grief, suffering wrongfully. For what credit is it if, when you are beaten for your faults, you take it patiently? But when you do good and suffer, if you take it patiently, this is commendable before God. For to this you were called, because Christ also suffered for us, leaving us an example that you should follow his steps, who committed no sin, nor was deceit found in his mouth, who, when he was reviled, did not revile in return. When he suffered, he did not threaten, but committed himself to him who judges righteously, who himself bore our sins in his own body on the tree, that we, having died to sins, might live for righteousness, by whose stripes you were healed. For you were like sheep going astray, but have now returned to the shepherd and overseer of your souls. Wives, likewise, be submissive to your own husbands, that even if some do not obey the word, they without a word may be won by the conduct of their wives, when they observe your chaste conduct unaccompanied by fear. Do not let your adornment be merely outward, arranging the hair, wearing gold, or putting on fine apparel. Rather, let it be the hidden person of the heart, with the incorruptible beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is very precious in the sight of God. For in this manner, in former times, the holy women who trusted in God also adorned themselves, being submissive to their own husbands, as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters you are, if you do good, and are not afraid with any terror. Husbands likewise dwell with them with understanding, giving honor to the wife as to the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers may not be hindered. Finally, all of you be of one mind, having compassion for one another. Love as brothers. Be tender-hearted, be courteous, not returning evil for evil, or reviling for reviling, but on the contrary, blessing, knowing that you were called to this, that you may inherit a blessing. For he who would love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil and his lips from speaking deceit. Let him turn away from evil and do good. Let him seek peace and pursue it. For the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against those who do evil. May God bless the reading of his word. May God bless you. Bye.